Keyword research. The most important aspect of what you'll be doing in getting your website to rank will be to determine what keywords you want your site to be found for. To have your site rank for keywords that people are not searching for will not make you any money. The key to making money with your website will be having people who are going to the search engines and find your site when they're on the way to find answers for questions they have. In most cases, these people will have not heard of your website or your company before they find it on the search engines. To determine what keywords are most relevant, you'll need to go through a basic series of questions that will give you insight on what keywords you need to try to rank your site for. The way I look at this is basically using question words such as who, what, how, and why. Let's explore each one of the question words and how it relates to figuring out what keywords you would like to get your site ranked for. Before you can get deep into which keywords potential customers are going to use, you're going to want to take a hard look at who would actually want what your website is selling. Take a hard look at the demographics. When I use the word demographics, I mean answering questions such as, will the people come from a specific country or geographic location? Will your customers be of a specific age? What about their gender? Will those customers have children or be interested in things for their children? Determine who your customer is. What? When it's determined which certain group of people you're going to be targeting, you want to start thinking about what words they use in order to search for things on the internet. You also want to determine the difference between words they use when they're doing research and words they're using when they're ready to buy. You'll also want to think about their particular preferences. What do they like? What words do they use to express their likes and dislikes? What's troubling them? See if you can find out what kind of solutions they like and prefer in order to solve their problems. The words that you want to rank for are those that people use when they're ready to buy. You only have a limited amount of time and resources, and you want to spend them on those people that are most likely to buy. As time goes forward and you've ranked your sites for words that people use when they're ready to buy, you can then start looking to rank for research words. But you want to start with words that are buying keywords. How? You may be wondering how you're going to find these keywords. Well, one of the best ways to do that will be for you to use the Google AdWords keyword tool. Basically, what you'll do is to put your subject into the search box and determine the results that Google gives you. Google will tell you which keywords are searched for the most, and you can use them to determine which ones you want to target. In general, you want to try to target those words that don't have lots of competition, but yet are being searched for a lot. It'll be impossible for you to avoid competition altogether. This is where your determination will come in. If you're willing to invest the time and effort, you may have to outrank sites that are your competitors. When the keyword you're looking at has lots of searches, the effort that you make is going to be worth it. The question you'll have to always ask yourself is how long you want to work to get a keyword before it actually starts to make you money. Make sure you're always working on some low-hanging fruit before you attack the big words. Why? The next thing you want to determine is why certain keywords are important and what keywords your customers have recently been using. Google's tool to give you this information is called Google Trends. Google Trends will allow you to determine which searches related to your subject are rising in popularity. If the search has been rising in popularity over the last 6 months, you'll want to use it even if you can't find that word in the AdWords keyword tool. Focusing on those terms that customers have been using recently is a good strategy for finding keywords that may not have as much competition as others.